Alrighty guys, welcome back. Today what we are going to be doing is these like triangle pieces of wood into a coffee table, and for these cracks I am going to use some black epoxy resin, and that is just gonna act like the glue and kind of hold it together while adding this kind of super cool look of like black lava kind of. The first step is getting like this edge off of here. We need these to all be flush instead of like having an edge on them. So we're going to use our table saw to trim them down. So yeah, let's get to it.
So unfortunately I did lose the footage from this part of the video, but basically it was just me on the table saw pretty much doing this, and yeah, but as we'll see later, I've been filming this video over like 8 months now, so that's my excuse.
Okay, so now that we got that done, we're just gonna use this little hand planer here, and we're gonna try to kind of plane these out to get rid of this stuff, because the table saw didn't really work all that well. We're just gonna try it with the hand planer. There we go. Look at how pretty that is. So now I'm just gonna lay these out and measure them. Okay, so I don't have a piece of plywood long enough and big enough, but I do have 2 sheets of this particle board, and then I have this. So I'm thinking we can use this for the sides and this for the actual things. And there goes the breaker. And that looks actually really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this to my room. I don't know if you can see me or not, but we're doing a plan B because we read on the epoxy that I can't do it downstairs because my brother has a bunch of fish.
Barefoot.
Alright, there we go. this tape. It's called tuck tape, I think. And supposedly, it's supposed to make it so that epoxy will be able to like pop out of there.
Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. Clock is ticking, but there's no time for me. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Now, we're gonna mix it up.
Tonight, we will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
So, very good. Makes all the heat, the bubbles. For some reason, the heat will make all the bubbles pop. And so that's got to dry for a little bit, and a little bit meaning like days. So we're gonna go on vacation, and we'll see you then. So we just got home from vacation, and this is my first time seeing it since we got back. Oh, that's super. Oh, there's air bubbles though. Before we left, there were some leaks, so I just got a bunch of caulk and just tried to patch it up as best as I could. Alright guys, so I have kind of some bad news. Right now, it is January 19th. It was December 23rd, so one day before Christmas is when I started this project. When we did the epoxy pour, it was January 6th. The problem we've been running into is we can't pour the epoxy inside of the house, and we can't do it outside in the garage or outside in the shed. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it till summer. So January 19th, signing off. All right, today is May 30th, and it's officially warm enough that you can go outside in a t-shirt all day and not be cold. So it's warm enough to pour epoxy. The only problem is it has to be outside. And as we know, Colorado always has the thunderstorms at like 3 o'clock. Which is happening behind me where you can hear the thunder. My plan is to put it underneath of my dad's truck topper to keep it dry. And we can't do it inside because of the smell. I think I've already said that. But what we can do is pull out these little tabs I put in here and pull these off. I'm gonna start in the middle here and just go for it. Okay, now we're gonna use the heat gun to blow the bubbles out of it. Okay, it is officially dry and ready to take out of the forms. Okay, so it might have taken me 16 minutes in real time, which is actually really good. I thought it was either gonna go super smooth, like it kinda did, or it was gonna take 2.5 hours, which it took 16 minutes, so that is really good. We're gonna have to power plane some of the epoxy off. Okay, I'm just gonna pull the tape off, and then we're gonna start planing.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, so we're gonna take that table and bring it down to 2 dugs. It's now all leveled out, and all we have to do is just, I want to joint the sides, because you can see they're a bit uneven, and just, he's got a big jointer that'll solve that problem. So let's go do that, and this time, I promise the video won't freeze up, because last time it froze up, and you guys didn't get to see his shop with all of his cool tools. So now you will.
Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
As we can see here, all these don't line up. Somehow they shifted when we went to Illinois, but like these are supposed to be straight with each other, and it really bugs me. So what I'm gonna do is use our hole saw here and just cut a giant hole in our table. We're gonna have to fill like these other small holes and stuff with epoxy too. Okay, so now that it is all poured and we got this circle here, it's all level. Got all the bubbles filled here, and yeah, it's time to sand. So I sanded it all the way up to 220 grit. Now it's time to finish the table. And hopefully it'll go better than the last time. There we go, and look at that. Isn't that just great grain? And like, it doesn't look as good from the camera as it does in person. There is a couple sanding marks right there, but I'm just gonna let them be because I've already spent going on 8 months. We're gonna let that dry, then we'll put the legs on. These are the legs I bought. They match the epoxy, so I think it'll go really good with it, along with like the zigzags. Just like this type of zigzags. That looks actually so good. Finally, it's done. We'll go to the beauty shots in a second, so don't leave. But thanks for sticking with us. This is probably one of the longer videos on my channel.